second down. Here's Trubisky. Flushed out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now it's Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And Parkey's kick is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this will be taken at the 13. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Onto the field now come the Bears. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what?
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ezekiel Ansah in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They go play action with Trubisky. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays. Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Trubisky. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
On the return, it's Tate. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there.
They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Riddick with a carry. And it's a fumble. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Man, what the heck was that?
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Back to throw. Boyle. The left side completion to Jones. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Boyle throwing deep for Galladay. And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 24. After the interception, here's Trubisky. Out left to Shaheen. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
They run. This is Scarborough. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of the offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. On 1st down, Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down at the 28. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it's a second down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky.
Nobody blocked.
And he goes down.
Well, that takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack.
Gotta go.
Trubisky. They go play action. Trubisky. Throw left side complete. It's Burton. And he's brought
So I'm going. I have nothing to do with that.
8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now Trubisky to throw, and it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he stopped immediately there.
What the heck?
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
And they've stopped them on the first 2 downs.
Wow.
Obviously, this is an important play coming up here. I think it's more so for the guys on defense.
Hey, it's
because
still do, boy.
here, I think they've set the tone for the entire game, how difficult it's going to be to score on them.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Trubisky, able to shake him off. And now he's swallowed up and taken down. Kerry Hyder in there to get him. And that's sack number 12 for
man.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And Parkey's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6.
When you lose, you be like, man, let's get this season over with.
So far, he's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that
this
bodes
season
well for
over,
them.
man.
If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I gotta have. I have a regular season play, and then I have playoff play. In the playoffs, man, boy, I just play so uptight. Like, I don't play loose. I don't play nothing like I don't play nothing like I did when the game first came out.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward.
I don't call none of the plays that I used to call back then. It's like you play timid. And I gotta change that, man. I gotta just
get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to
that. Man.
If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Start paying more attention to what I'm calling, what the opponent calling.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Boyle. And this one is incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to
like when the game first came out, man, I was paying attention to like where I blitz, when I blitz, who I was blitzing.
Only way to play good defense.
I don't do none of that.
On 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Boyle out to the flat for Reddick.
I just be more in tune to the game.
32 brought down there. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Detroit. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
It's just, I don't know. It's probably trying to play like real NFL, how they, you know, be moving Mac around and
take over. The Bears offense now heading back
they moving around
onto the field, and they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking.
Then I'd be looking at the other guys, like offensive line. Ooh, what a big hole. I'm like, oh, this guy hit it. Yeah.
Trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive.
See, that's how I did. That's how I was looking at Andy. I'm like, oh, his right tackle is a beast. So I put Mac on the other side. Get Armstead.
Coming back underneath. Put it in his hands. Let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. 2 minutes remaining
but,
here.
I don't know. I'll be ready next season.
We'll come back to Ford Field after this.
I got to get back to running how I ran. Like I found myself
they'll throw on first down.
Hitting the speed burst a lot now.
Complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Now they'll run it with Scarborough. And an alley to run. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
I need to start calling different plays.
And people want to run the football. This is where
too many plays in the playbook
supposed to do exactly
to be calling the same plays over and over and over again.
Let's go, let's go.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Man. Yeah.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Trubisky will throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Chicago first down, the former Jag Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky.
Yeah. Man, I knew that game was going down here, bruh. You remember that first interception I threw?
First and 10.
I thought my man was running a comeback, a curl. That's why I threw it. I'm like, this joker's still running.
Now Scarborough. And he'll take this one down to the 36. The former first-round pick, Shea McClellan.
That's just a lapse, man. Like a mental lapse.
Defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on
like, man, you should have got 3 out of that.
Played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Play action. Now Trubisky. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The coverage that time excellent by Nevin Lawson. The Bears on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And
yeah, they don't switch
to
up.
The 30-yard line here, right at the 30. And we're going to get a time.
It's like Addy.
With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
He just try to have a whole bunch of people going the opposite way.
Is the field goal unit. This will be spotted at the 37.
Like that runner, yeah, like that running back.
And Parkey's kick is good. So we're at halftime here.
Oh, that's pick. Who that is? Foster, man.
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
Bruh. Yeah.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
Let them come back in. It's the playoffs, man.
I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Tell you, man, when you run and your hand is not on that speed burst, it's so much better. Like, I'm trying to get back to that. Oh.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Kerry Hyder in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year.
Go ahead, boy.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball.
Oh, I don't know.
The quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot.
It's gonna count as 2 trades though.
In the middle of the field, where you can go make a play on the football.
Now it's Tate. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So we get a look at the Lions offense.
Go let Charlie out.
For their first possession of the second half.
These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax,
high-scoring game, boy.
What is working and call more of that.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
You in the flats. Who's that? I ain't getting no pressure either, man.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw on 2nd down. Boyle under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Boyle. And that is incomplete.
Watch he return this. Watch he return. Oh, boy, he ain't make that cut.
Opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here's Sam Martin now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at about the 14. A very good return that time. 18 yards. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field.
This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
I wonder, can we re-sign our coaches now or no?
On first down. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Got a man open, it's Wims. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Kerry Hyder in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Wow.
The Bears on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he's going to go down again. Devon Kennard in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. He's been terrific so far. This will be fielded at the 17. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. So out now come the Lions. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar.
He putting a spy on. Why would he put a spy on Bedford?
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Finding some room at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 1st and 10, Boyle. Pressure right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Playing with him, man. He must be a legend, too.
Pretty good coverage there. And both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. In today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get the ball. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. To throw on 3rd down. Boyle. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They go back to Reddick. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape.
Man, boy, I gotta go and watch y'all play after this Madden game, man. Get my notepad out.
Third down. On third down, Boyle. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing here, Trubisky. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes a mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Chicago! Bo Scarborough, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing.
Hey, don't let Tyke fool you, man. He good.
But I do know that all 32 teams.
He talked down on his gameplay, but he the GOAT.
No matter what, with his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
What's y'all records? God dang. What, you just play park, or you play my career, or just straight park?
On 1st down, Boyle escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Leonard Floyd in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, Boyle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. They'll run for it with Bo Scarborough. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And in this situation with a lead, fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the deep.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Bo Scarborough with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Parkey adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in a mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Hey man, so you gotta put in the application just to play with them. Hey, tight. You gonna be able to play with us still, man, or you moving up to the big leagues? Oh, okay. I'll at you.
As they get ready. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with the running back. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking. Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Now Trubisky. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He gonna beat you.
Gotta go.
I'm just saying, he gonna beat you.
set up to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Looking to throw. Boyle, he's got it. So they convert the two. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a two-score game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics?
Gotta go.
Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
Yeah, and knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Now it's Trubisky. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a solid pickup of 11, and it's second down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Bears on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Now a look at the backup Daniel. Finding Gabriel complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, it's Daniel.
It's over.
He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time.
I wonder if he's going to put that crying Jordan face on an eagle.
Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
2nd and 10, Daniel again. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Green 39! Green 39!
And Daniel fakes the handoff. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And Parkey's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And Detroit getting set to go now. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Hey.
Off play action. Boyle rolling to his right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Back to throw. Boyle. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Danny Trevathan in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Here's Sam Martin now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment. And to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Green 39! Green 39!
Throwing now, Daniel. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. throwing on first down. Boyle. This is Riddick on the screen. No gain on the screen there at second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. The Lions on 3rd down. A very anemic 1 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Off the play fake. Boyle. And the pressure gets to him again. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.